Welcome back to Jay's Way. Thank you so much for coming and viewing these videos. Please hit the like and subscribe button so we can get this information out to as many people that can benefit from it as possible. Today, I am wanting to spend some time talking to you about pornography and its effects on genuine love. Before I do so, if I could take a moment to just reiterate to you that I am just me. I'm not a therapist, I'm not a counselor, I'm not an expert or a scientist. I am just a guy who has lived this life, and I'm hoping to put out the information I can that will be helpful to people. To answer your questions, please put them below in the comments. I just want to be of help. I'm never going to say that you should take my information and avoid going to a therapist or a counselor. So if you need help, please seek it. Now, let's first talk about the chemical changes that happen to you because of pornographic viewing. When you watch pornography or participate in any type of pornographic material and addictive behavior, you're going to receive your drug hit. And it is a chemical that is literally physically released into your body, and it's a stimulant. Typically, dopamine would be the main one. And this stimulant gives you that feeling of being high, like on a drug, or being drunk for an alcoholic. This is the feeling that you're going for. And over time, it pulls you into an animalistic form of thinking, literally takes your thought processes and puts it into the part of your brain where you think with less common sense and more reaction. After this happens frequently enough, you will start to notice that the chemical no longer has the same effect. Just like an alcoholic, just like somebody on cocaine, they need a harder dose of their drugs or a different alcoholic drink, whatever it is, you start to seek after higher levels of pornographic material. And you get less and less and less of that hit. So it becomes less potent. And over time, this just causes you to be that addict who will do more and more to get the hit that they're trying to get. After talking about the chemical issues that can come with pornography, let's look into the actual changes that can warp your sense of reality. Sex, in and of itself, is a physical act of intimacy between two people, loving, healthy part of a relationship. And I want to make it clear that it's supposed to be part of a relationship. It should be there. If it's not, you're missing an element of a happy, healthy, loving relationship. But when pornography is introduced, it takes your viewpoint of what that physical intimacy, what sex is, and it completely changes it. It warps it into fake. It's not real anymore. I'm going to use the example of a commercial where they're advertising a brand new hamburger and French fries. And you'll see in your mind the camera spinning around that hamburger. And you see it, the glistening grease on the meat and the sharp, crisp leaf of lettuce with that tomato that's cut perfectly and that bun that looks like it would melt in your mouth. We've all seen those commercials, and then we go and we buy the hamburger and find out that it looks absolutely nothing like the commercial whatsoever. In fact, if you know anything about how that's done, that's actually food art, and they're using completely fake materials. I mean, that hamburger might not even be meat at all. The lettuce could be something completely different, and that glistening thing, you know, it was sprayed with olive oil or something before they took the picture. The fact is, it's not real. And the things we see on pornography in terms of the sexual acts and the way that the behavior of the parties involved, it is all an act. It's not real. It's not the way that those two people have sex in their real life. And it's not the way that normal people have sex in real life. It will alter your sense of reality. It'll make you believe that sex is supposed to be something that it just isn't. Sex is not like that. In fact, it's killing the actual natural beauty that you have right in front of you. When you're enjoying your partner and you're with this person that you love and appreciate, you're building a sense of respect and a sense of trust between the two of you as you enjoy this physical level of intimacy. But pornography objectifies the person that you're with and turns it into a sense of, is this a good enough item in front of me? It was supposed to be like that shiny commercial, and now I'm getting this. It's not good enough. This isn't good enough for me. There's something wrong. Well, that's not real. That's not real. That's not how sex is supposed to be. You're supposed to be with somebody you love. You're supposed to be with somebody that you can connect with. And in all honesty, you can do anything you want when it comes to physical actions within your sex life. Between the two partners, you can choose what you find is appropriate, and as long as it is rewarding and loving and it brings you two together, helps you build trust, helps you build a connection between the two of you. So as long as it builds a connection and it builds trust and it builds passion, it really adds to your relationship, then that is what appropriate sex is. And I'll probably make a video later on that, but I just want to express that pornography ruins that. It takes reality and warps it into a acting scene, an imperfect commercial where reality is not being portrayed. Sex is not a right. It's a privilege between two loving, caring people. It is supposed to be a part of your relationship. And if it's not, you don't have a very important part of a healthy, loving relationship. But it is not supposed to be lust-based and based off personal gratification. Sex is supposed to be between two people to connect them together for procreation and for bonding, to bring you together in your relationship. It's one aspect of a healthy relationship. All the other aspects need to be there for you to have true personal happiness. Go ahead. I'll wait. Did you do it yet? Did you press the like button yet? Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.